Hello everyone. So this is the canvas I'm going to be painting today. I have already painted some elements. I started this last year and I'm slowly doing it. The measurement of the canvas is 38 into 56 centimeter approximately. And before that my nails. So I painted like a green cottagecore theme. I'm really happy with how my painting turned out. So this is like a lily pad, this is a clover, this is like water, I kind of tried to do it. This is a spiral, and this is like leaves at the side. Okay, these are the pictures when I first painted it. And now back to my painting. Okay, so this is the part where I did the green water and the willow tree. After that, I painted the podium. I mean, I didn't paint it after that. I'm just saying. Okay, and then the clouds, and I painted the valley, I painted the gate, the street. I mean, the road took so long to paint. I mean, doing all the rectangles and the squares and the shading. Oh my god. Back then, I didn't even have acrylic markers, so I just did it with acrylic paint. Then I did the flowers and I painted butterflies. To this side, I painted like some stones, and after that there's a mushroom as you saw at the beginning. So my favorite part is still the pond area. So now let's get complaining. Okay, so can we first talk about the boy cat trend? Like, what is that even? First of all, in animals, like, I don't think they act like their genders or like the stereotypes. Okay, and then there are some Instagram reels who are like, oh my god, me and my boy cats. Like, what do you mean by the statement even? Like they are saying that boy cats are more friendly compared to girl cats, which is so not true. Like, horrible. Like, they are trying to bring like gender wars in the animal kingdom also, like non-human animal kingdom. Like, what is up with that? Oh my god. They're like, me with my boy cat, and this gives the same energy as those boy moms. Oh my god, if you know what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to paint this portion. Now I want to talk about my experience in animal dissections. So I wrote like a note something. So I want to read out from there. Okay, because I want to copy paste the notes to my vegan account in Instagram. That's why I wrote the notes. Okay, let's start. So in my school time, when I reached class 10th, dissection was already banned in India from schools. So I don't have money. So I didn't have to do any of those things. Now in college, like, I feel very uncomfortable thinking about those things. That's why I might, stutter a bit. Okay. Now in college, I took BSc zoology, and from first semesters, my frustration started. In first semester, there was a literal SEC subject. SEC is Skill Enhancement Course subject, where we, as in like me and the other students, has to learn about poultry farming. Like, what the heck? We learned how hens and ducks are raised to be killed or bred for their eggs, even though the languages were more polished and flowery in the notes. I already knew this due to my veganism, and I was so shocked to see everyone so desensitized. During the first class, I felt so sick. Then, after the class, I went to the head of the zoology department and told her my problems. She acted so annoyed, and I was like, good thing you told this to me personally. If you had told this to some other teachers, they would have started laughing. She said that to me. Like, then I somehow gave the SSC exam and went to second semester. Second semester was still alright. No horrifying subjects or practices were there. Then came the worst of it all, the third semester practicals. There was dissection of cockroaches, hens, and fishes. I skipped practical classes almost every day because I didn't want to do it, of course. Because why are they teaching us to kill and cut animals in zoology, a subject specifically for understanding animals? This is the problem of the whole society. Then, when I was going to one other class in my college, the practical teacher suddenly called and instantly started charging me with questions. I was a little bit startled and was reluctant to answer him because I knew he wouldn't get my point. But he kept on asking me, and finally I told him that I don't want to hurt animals. And he was like, "You will fail your practicals, and you will keep on failing your practicals because you won't do the dissection. And no, they won't give you any marks for the other parts too, because you will not do the dissections." Yes, he was literally yelling at me at that time. The whole third semester, I had to witness horrible sights because even though I didn't do any of the dissections, I had to attend some of the practical classes. During the hand dissection class, the lab was literally looking like a butcher's shop. I am not exaggerating. I felt disgusted and I felt so hopeless. Then finally came the zoology practical exam. My examination center was in a college in Salt Lake. I was so anxious that day. My anxiety slowly started to lessen when I saw the question paper. Out of 25 marks, the dissection only has 7 marks. And okay, after that, I didn't write the notes, so I'll tell it in the voiceover directly here. So basically, the exam went quite nice because 25 minus 7, you get like 18. The 18 marks, I think I'll score it because the exam went nice for me. And the part is, the interesting part is the teachers, I told the teachers that I don't want to do this section. They just asked me the reason, okay. And I told them the reason, and they were like, okay, okay, it's fine, you can go home. You finished all the other parts of the exam, okay, you can go back. And they even asked me, did you do the diagram at least? And the fact that my practical teacher said, oh, they won't even give you marks, they won't even give you marks for the diagram. They specifically asked me, the teachers in that examination center. Just think how much of, like, I was in such a state of fear because of that lie he told me back then. So that happened and just felt horrible. And now they're telling that in sixth semester there is like again dissection. I don't know what to do. I sometimes feel so hopeless. I really want to start a petition to like stop this. UGC that, NEP UGC that guideline. This says specifically that non-animal practices are more encouraged for the college and the school. Schools already they are bad, but college I don't know why they're still continuing. Now I want to talk about colors, like as in like some people how they think like wearing less colors are more mature and is more realistic apparently, and wearing more colors are childish. Have you seen Mother Nature? Have you seen how colorful she is? And she's the most like realistic beings in the world, of course. Like she's all around us. And you're like, no, hair colors are unrealistic if you dye them in a different color. Like there's a lot of people who say stuff like that. Horrifying. Like the world is like so opposite at the end of the day. People are like, try to be yourself, and but they are the ones who are judging and shaming. Oh my god. I have seen this quote one time. Let me just put it right here. And this is so true. Like, genuinely, people are like, what will happen if you go to the real world? The real world won't accept you. What is the real world when it is filled with fake ass I don't want to swear, but generally it is filled with fake ass bitches. Like, I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about every gender. And sometimes men are more fake than women, let's be honest here. Okay? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it is so opposite. Like, people who are trying to be, authentic and genuine, they get shamed for being, cringy. Like, they're not hurting anybody. Why are we shaming them? And bullies, oh my god, bullies are so cowards. Like bullies are the most coward beings in the whole planet. Like they will project their own insecurities upon everybody. Like, and this one I want to talk about so much. I am in two communities. Okay, like I have an art account and an edit account. So in the edit account, I have seen so many edits of people editing literal bullies, especially the K drama bullies. Like, what is up with that? Like, just because they are apparently, I don't know, conventionally attractive, you're gonna edit them. Like, what is this? My video is even finished. They don't want me to tell you this, but media has an effect in real life. When I'm doing this voiceover, I have like finished my canvas painting, so I'll include that footage so I can talk about this thing. Okay, this is a very important thing. Okay, so as I was saying, media has an effect on real life, right? We are influenced by those, and people who are younger than us, they can think a lot of things which are not right, and editing those characters are quite harmful also, because there are so many victims of bullying who still do self-harm, still have suicidal thoughts. It's not right, it's very hurtful. I was also bullied once in school, and it's very weird to see people editing bullies, be it characters, but still. Now I will show you the finished canvas. So this is the finished canvas. I am very happy with how it turned out. I love all the details. So here I also painted some fairy creatures, as you can see, and I painted tulips, I painted sunflowers, I painted dandelions, I also painted a mushroom circle. Oh, I love this part, the pond and the mushroom circle. And that is basically it. Thanks for hearing my complaints and my vents, and I hope you enjoyed my painting.